Why is David keeping the SWAT team from going in right away? Doesn't he remember the last attack?
You can't compare the two. Those guys were obviously military. These ones are just vandals.
Vandals with guns and bullets that kill people.
Look, David cares about his people, but he needs to protect his client's interests. Don't worry, I'm sure he's got a plan.
Adam? Welcome back. I thought you were still in recovery.
Jensen, I knew the boss had an ace up his sleeve. Good to have you back.
Well, look at this. Finally decided to get off your ass, Adam. Glad to see it. For a while there, I thought you'd never walk again.
I heard Purity First is claiming responsibility for the attack on Milwaukee Junction, accusing us of creating a generation of drug addicts.
Denzel Mitchell, you have a call on line 1. Denzel, line 1. Dr. Sandusky, please report to Testing Lab 1C. Dr. Sandusky to Testing Lab 1C. Attention, Ellen Marcy. There is a package waiting.
Frank tells me he's still waiting for you, Adam? You don't have time to mess around. Get to the tech lab, or something seriously bad is gonna happen.
Dr. Sandusky, please report to Testing Lab 1C. Dr. Sandusky to Testing Lab 1C. Denzel Mitchell, you have a call on line 1. Denzel, line 1. Andrew Van Wessel, please report to the Human Resources Office.
Adam Jensen. It's so good to have you back, even if the conditions for your return aren't all that auspicious.
Sarif didn't really tell me much, Athena. Just something about a break-in at the factory. How serious is it?
Plenty. Some of our people were inside when it happened, working overtime.
On a Saturday evening?
Things have been difficult since we lost so many good people. Everybody's had to do extra shifts to meet deadlines. Most clients were understanding, but not every contract can be delayed.
Especially the military ones. So what am I looking at here?
Well, David knows more than I do. Get to the helipad, he'll fill you in.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been tough on everyone these past few months. Especially in the new temporary lab. People keep complaining to me, telling me they feel like they're locked in a quarantine room.
I know the security protocols are heavy, but we have no choice. Look what's going on at the plant right now.
You're right, but it's not just the isolation. It's a lack of leadership. Megan held everyone together so well. She was always the voice of reason.
Just take
I
it
miss
easy.
Megan
Calm
too,
down.
Heather. That's why I make it a point to fight through the stress and try to finish the work she started.
You're right, I know. It's just, sometimes it feels like we're hanging on by a thread. I just hope David gets that.
It's good to have you back, Adam, especially with what's going on tonight.
Hey, when did you get back, Adam? Wow. Listen, I know how close you and Megan were. If ever you want to talk about it.
Christ, Adam, while you were strolling around the offices, the situation got worse. Meet me in the chopper, I'll explain.
guess it's me. Well, I'm not gonna leave now.
Denzel Mitchell, you have a call on line 1. Denzel, line 1.
A few more hours. Hopefully by then this will be cleared up. Don't wait up.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display. Can you fix it?
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might. Looks like your left and right imaging processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry, your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused. Your retinal display should be fine now. Its recognition software won't be picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages. Maybe this time you'll actually save people.
If you got a problem with me, Pritchard, why don't you just say it and get it over with?
Why no, Jensen. I don't have a problem with you. If anything, I blame myself.
The mighty Pritchard blaming himself. That's gotta be a first.
I'm the one who told Sarif we needed a physical security team to protect us. If he'd read my report closely enough.
Wait a second. Are you saying it was your idea to hire me?
Not you, Jensen. I wanted Dynacore, Sharp Edge, or Bell Tower. All the top private security contractors were on my list, but Sarif wanted somebody in-house. And so did Dr. Reed.
I suggest you leave Megan out of this.
Why, Jensen? It's no secret how close the two of you were. And let's face it, you'd just been fired from SWAT for that massacre in Mexican town. No one was about to hire you.
You really have to stop getting your news from those Picus blogs, Francis. They only confuse you.
The point is, if Sarif had listened to me, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Megan, God love her, always did have Sarif's ear.
Sarif's ear is going to be hearing a report about violence in the workplace if you keep this up. You really feel like continuing?
Point taken. Oh, and by the way, Jensen, I know you've gone through a lot of physical changes of late, but you didn't become a woman. Stay out of the ladies' restroom.